Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session.
What's going on, familia? What's going on? Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez. Super early on a Tuesday, but I'm doing this because it's CPI day. And I want to go over it, take a look at it. The one thing that I always advise to most people is to not trade news events. If you want to skip that day, do it. But there are some traders that have so many years trading, and people like me, we gather a lot of knowledge and experience about days like this. At the end of the day, it's better to not trade. But if you feel like there's something for you out there, I'm gonna help you understanding what happened in a day like today, especially for instruments and indices like US30, NAS, ES500, also and mainly gold. Because gold is a big mover for these type of events. So we're gonna take a look at it, analyze it, and see where things can flow. All right. But if you can save your day and not trade it, go ahead, do it. Highly recommend it. Save your account and only watch what can happen today. All right. So remember, familia, if you are new to the chat, remember to always hit that like and subscribe button. That will help us to keep growing and finding more traders like you so they can have the same opportunity of making some money online and not having to go outside and work on those little odd jobs that are out there to give you money but mainly consume your time and your life. Also, if you want to be part of the amazing Elliott Way group, the free community, just with your phone, scan that barcode that is here, below here. It will show up. There you go. That barcode, you can scan it. It will take us to the group. But also, the link is in the description of this broadcast. Okay. All right. So let's get right into this. All right. And let me make some changes here. All right. So let's take a look at it. I want to turn off all these indicators. Sorry. Losing my voice. All right. So first instrument I want to take a look at is gold. And as you guys see here, gold has been consolidating because of the news event here. And the highest point is this one. I can extend it to this here and it's totally fine. But I'm looking at the points that the market has been respecting a lot. This could be a engineer move to kill everybody out, but the real consolidating point is this here. What you can do also is just take this and go like this, that whole area. All right, and also the top is this here. See, 1, 2, 3. So confirm, mitigate it here, mitigate it here. Okay. So that is for NAS, and going into the 5-minute time frame, the market has been in this area for some time. We got, oh my God, we got only 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's take a look. I want to take a look at the 1-hour time frame. These news events tend to clear bigger areas, okay? So bigger areas it is. Oh my god, and it's like right in the middle point. They are too smart. Okay. Alright. Alright. They are too smart. They know exactly what they want to do with this. Oh my goodness. They are extremely, the market is extremely smart about situations like this. All these indices are literally in the middle point. Let me save this. I need to take a quick look at Nvidia. Same situation, Apple on the bottom. Okay. All right. So Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta. Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla. Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla. Okay. They have the same. They are waiting for this. Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla. Okay. They are doing the same thing. They're gonna do the same move. All right. So going back to NAS. You got 50-50 chances that the market can go up and down based on this point. We are in an uptrend, meaning that the market can continue to push to the very top on this. I'm just looking at the technical aspect of the market on these big moves. Now the question is it actually going to happen? It's the first CPI of the year. Okay, so now let's take a look at the data that we got. So all right, in 4 minutes, the last one was lower. Okay, and as you guys see here, this is the monthly, and okay, came lower. Okay, let me take a quick look at this. Look, I'm looking at some data here. I'm looking at the consensus of prior data, also the expectations of this news event. So basically what I'd like to do, I like to take a look at an average of everything that has happened in the last events, okay? And some of them, 2 of them it broke even. This one came lower. This one came higher. All right, so this is expected to come higher. All right, if this is if actually is greater than the forecast, okay, see the forecast 0.33 is good for the currency. That means that DXY is going to go really high, everything is going to collapse. Okay, so what I like to do, I like to look at the graph here of the last data that came out. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Okay, all right. We got 2 minutes. And based on the information that I just gathered, it's supposed to be higher. Okay, so the market can push up at the beginning, then push really low. All right. So let me grab my broker quickly here and get ready for this event. In 1 minute, I'm gonna sell the market. Okay, so my bias, it is to the downside. I'll explain you guys with time. It's just I'm running out of time what I did. Okay, my bias is to the downside, but it's first gonna go up, clear everybody out, then fall down, or it can just fall down quickly. This number, for that to happen, this one here needs to come higher than this. If it comes like break even, it's just gonna go back and forth, and then it stay in the same within the same area. Even if it breaks even, there's a high probability it's just gonna go higher. If it comes lower or break even, it's gonna go higher. If this number here becomes greater than this, it's gonna drop. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Fire. Okay, there you go, doing the up movement. First to the upside. Clearing everybody. It's still not coming out. It's still not coming out. There you go. Surprise. Came lower. So all the opposite of what I said is gonna go higher. Higher, you see? And lower. Wow. The market is definitely moving to the upside. Okay. Not a big move. Let's see gold. Even gold is not moving. Wow. Surprisingly, it's not moving so much. Well, but yeah, NASDAQ is pushing to the upside. NASDAQ is pushing to the upside. And that's the best thing. Like when you understand this movement of the market, the best thing, as I said, is to stay away from the market. Wait for the data to come out and then act on it. Imagine all these people that were like guessing before the data actually came out. The data come out. Anybody buying the market? I'm buying the market right now. I'm up 21 bucks because I'm trading CFDs right now. That's what we needed to know, and you guys see the movement here. So it came lower. As I said, if it was a breaking even, it was gonna go higher. If it was like lower, it was gonna go higher. To come down, it needed to come. That number needed to be bigger. Wow, they're going hard. They are going hard, hard, hard. All right. Cannot see my screen. What do you mean you cannot see my screen, sir? Market is going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. At some point, it's gonna get finish that momentum and come down. Down now, coming down, coming down, coming down. We will see. We still have a long way to go, familia. It is only 8:34. Market is not even open yet. This is just a CPI event. It's a good opportunity for people to consider even selling. The market is coming down now. All right, well, not a big deal. It was not a big movement as could have been, but it's all right. May 350, amazing, my friend. I was only trading CFDs, not trading on my future accounts. But I took my trade after the data came out, not at the moment or not before. I was getting ready to sell the market, but you have to wait for the data to come out in order for you to trade it. But understand mainly what the intentions of the market are. So basically what I did, I'm going to explain to you guys quickly here what I looked at. Besides looking at more data, like on news sites and things like that, just quickly, I had to take a look at this information here, how this data has come in the past, so I can see projection on when, oh, not that one, this one here, when, like the higher probability of the information that is going to come in my favor is based on this. So what I take a look at is the average. You see this yellow line here, and the data here has how it has come in the past. All right, so you guys see that the last two here came lower, and most of them has come lower, right? That's number one. Number two, it is the other one here. The one that matters the most for scalpers is this one, the core CPI for scalpers. For intraday trader, which is like longer term, is this one here, the monthly, the CPI, the monthly, because now that's the direction of the wind, where it's going to go. And as you guys see here, it broke even. You guys see how that data came out? Broke even. As I said, if it was gonna break even or lower, it was gonna go higher. This one came lower for scalpers. Definitely the immediate impact was to go higher. If this data here was higher, let's say in the green, the DXY was going to explode to the upside and everything was going to collapse. And that's the immediate move, right? But all the data came even. So move to the upside, and at some point it's going to sink down again. And as you guys see, the market is coming down. I honestly don't like how the market has been moving in the month of January. I hated it. The month of December, I hated it. It's not for traders. The only way to win in a market like this is to trade low and let that market flow. Actually, it's a good rhythm. Should keep it for us. Trade low and let the market flow. Alright, so but we are in an uptrend. The only way to buy the market hard if it is coming down into these areas. While it's not doing that, the market is gonna come back into these spots here and then push back up. So this is the highest point now. So you guys know what's gonna happen, right? It's gonna come lower. And it's pushing low. Pushing low. When the market opens again, you might try to push back up again. Because now the New York investors are in the house. So for now, the market is trying to reverse and wow, completely. Just looking. Literally, I only made there like 24 bucks on my CFD account. Why? Because I traded very low. I traded very low. Because I need to let that market flow. 24 bucks left. Anyways, we are here super early, familia. Usually on, as I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like to start at 10:30. Outside doing my regular things that I do before I sit here, but I did an exception and came quickly to take a look at the market. But anyways, this market is gonna come down. Might do a correction there. Let's see. Little flag. I think it's gonna come completely down again for the rest of the day. Or at least back into the previous day closing price, close to that, before trending, because when the market opens today and New York opens in the next hour, it's gonna be some action. A lot of it. Alright. Since the market didn't move so much today on that news event, I'm expecting to see movement off the market today. I can't see the market moving today. Usually when there's like FOMC, like CPI, like these big headers, like big news events that happens like once a month, the movements are so big that liquidity gets grabbed and cleared on a single, like within minutes, within seconds. So what's left for the remaining of the day, most of the time is not so much. For intraday traders, for scalpers, yeah, for quick moves of the market, for momentum traders, yeah. But for intraday traders, the movement of the day already happened most of the time. All right, so the market is slowing down and not moving. Just turning Bloomberg TV here 1 second. I need to see the news events. Anybody has questions? Anybody has questions? I'm just turning on my thing here 1 second. Slow, slow, slow. Oh my goodness, I need to of this thing here. Oh man. All right. Okay, back in business. Any trades taken yet? Well, buying NAS when the news event came over, but right now it's going back down, going back up. When the market opens, let me take a quick look at the market now on 4-hour time frame. Okay, so the market found a good support here. Very good support. I want to see the market when it opens to come down again, retest some of these areas here, then bounce back up. Basically, that's what I'm expected to see for the rest of the day based on that. But let's take a look at Elliott waves to see where we are. You can consider this is an Elliott wave of 2 here. So yeah, a long shot, long shot of the market for the next few days to keep pushing the market higher. I'm talking about a swing intraday, okay? Here. I'm gonna turn this on. Yep. All right. Coming out of this element here, expect the market to continue pushing to the upside from here. So PLC, turning that off. 1 second. Elliott wave 2. Can't see another wave here. Let's see. Hold on. Let me take a look at this here. Hold on. If I can say that this is an Elliott wave 2 here, even though I don't like it there, but it is valid for an Elliott wave 2. Extended and broken completely. These Elliott waves that are like so small there, it's on that higher time frame. To me, it's not good. So let's see. 38, no good. So this entire thing is still on Elliott wave 1, then 2 here. Close to 61 there. Yep, that's valid to me. So if that's the case, then then sorry. Whoa. Yeah, look at that, familia. It does. It could go a little bit even higher. It could go a little bit higher. So definitely a push to the upside. A very nice trade to take would be if the market comes a little bit lower than where it is right now, to buy the market again. But it is again pushing to the upside. So we gotta wait for the market to come to us somewhere around this neighborhood, then buy the market, pushing the market up, okay? For intraday trading, not a scalping. Intraday trading, not a scalping. For a scalping, we gotta trade what we see in this area. I'm going really far, so you guys understand that this is an Elliott wave 3, okay? So 1, 2, this is an Elliott wave 3, and then 4 somewhere here, and 5 even further. These are very long shots of the market. Very long shots of the market. Very long shots of the market. So make sure that you're not over trading. If you have a CFD account and you can open a trade and let it run for days or weeks, this is a good trade. If you're doing futures is only for scalping, mainly scalping and intra. Oh wait, my eyes are failing again. I can't see. All right. Any questions, familia? I'm looking at the market again for intraday. Alright, so a trade that I would love to take has to come down to go long. The best part of this is that we know where our stop loss should be. Period. Below the Elliott wave 2. Now, take profit. You can take all this. The end of the world. That's an insane trade. Insane trade for days. Literally for days. Days, maybe even a week. But you cannot break this point here. You cannot break this point. So that's a swing trade, right? My goodness. All right, so the day started pretty good for me. So far, I traded my CFD account. Again, I'm not going to be trading my 150K accounts this week. I'm going to focus on the small accounts, small tiny accounts, 50K, and CFD's accounts. Okay, the market is coming down. As I mentioned, he's gonna try to come to the bottom. So, how can you manage a trade like this? You know this is a swing trade and you're like, okay, Luisito, wait a minute. This thing is huge. That's a huge, how many pips are there? I'm like, oh my God, this is like, if I trade this and I'm into this trade, it's gonna burn my account, Luisito. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is silly. Familia, I keep telling you, this is the best part. Why? Because what you do, now you know what is your area that the trade should cover, all you need to do is this. If you don't have magic keys, and magic keys is an amazing tool to do risk management, you calculate how many points you have between here and here, which is insane. It's a lot. If you can't even, like, the thing is, I highly doubt the market is going to come so low in one shot, because I'm looking at a half-hour time frame. You guys see the CPI, what it did, this little movement, right? You got to get a lot of momentum, a lot of volatility to let the market come to this entry. That might take days. It's all about timing. But if you have something ready, you understand where the market is going to go in the long shot, go for it. Okay? I'm giving you an analysis in the higher time frame where the market is going to keep grinding to the upside. These might take days. It's not going to happen in one day, because this is for intra or swing, not a scalping. Okay? So all you need to do is wait for the market to come here to you, right, and enter. Now you are going to analyze this, understanding your risk. Say, okay, this trade here should cover, I should risk only $500 on my whatever account I have, or $200. Let's say CFD account. You have an account with $1,000 and you want to risk $200 on this trade, right? So one of the things that you can do, one second, let me pull it up here. Okay, you just need to get a lot size calculator. Get a lot size calculator. I'm trying to one for indices on. Ah, come on. Computer is super slow. Okay, there you go. Yes. This one here. Ah. Ah. This is an example of a lot size calculator, right? All right, so basically what you need to do, oh man, you see, I need my bigger screen. Let me just grab these numbers here quickly. So open price, it is 25, so 25,589, 25. And its stop loss right here, which is 25,069. 25,069, right? And you have $1,000, and you want to raise 200. There. So if you are doing this IXCS is NAS, instrument for NAS, okay, on that broker. So it tells you right there how many units you can trade to raise, for example, $200 on $1,000 on NAS. This is the NAS on that broker. But I'm just showing you an example of why you should do that. It doesn't matter the area that you're covering, as long as you can calculate your positions and your risk. So if I open a position here at 0.33 and this broker 0.385 is going to let's say 0.39. I'm going to be risking here in this trade there $200, all right? But if I do hit my final TP, this is a 1 to 8 risk reward ratio. Okay, if you let's say you let that trade run all the way up to the very top, calculate, right? So you let that thing run. You don't take profit. You don't do anything, right? I do it differently, but let's say you don't do any of that. You're talking about $200 times 8. When you hit that final TP, you're gonna be making $1,600 out of $200. If that hits the final TP, but let's say you don't hit the final TP, you don't go for the final TP. You go for how I trade is always 1-to-1. I secure my profit around here. I closed, for that amount of lots that I'll be running, probably I close 50% and let the other 50 run. And let's say you close, I don't know, $100, right? So what I'm saying is that once you secure $100 and you let the other $100 work for you, you're gonna get half of that, at least $800. At least $800 out of $200. I'm talking about out of $200. You understand how that works? But if things don't go your way, and let's say these analysis just goes directly to the floor, all you do is you lose $200, right? So this is what I do. I like to think this way. I'm gonna take this trade and I'm gonna risk $200. How long that's gonna take? Probably a few days, maybe a week time. If I have a job that I have to go every day, I have to put gas in my car, I have to wake up every morning, it's gonna play with my emotions, deal with people, and I have to go there every day, 8 hours, for me to get paid $500, let's say 500, 600, let's say $1,000 a week. You guys know that is not a regular thing to find a job that will pay you $1,000 a week, unless you are a professional, okay? Unless you will have it already, unless you have been working there for years, unless it's a good job. Average jobs nowadays, at least in Canada, they pay around that, 4,000, 5,000, like 2,000, 3,000, maybe every 2 weeks, and then they take the taxes off. Okay. Let's say you have that job that pays you that much. You are still better off doing this on the side than going to that job, because at the end of the day, you're spending your time, gas money, transportation, food, a bunch of stuff that at the end of the day you're not gonna be getting paid what the job is really actually supposed to be giving you, because you have all these expenses that you are adding to your daily thing but you're not really even thinking about it. This is from your home, like sitting on your chair, okay? And let's say that doesn't work. You hit a stop loss, you lose $200. You can repeat again. Wait for another opportunity and repeat again, and accumulate that over time. So to me, this is totally worth it. This is what I did at the beginning. This is what got me out of the hole. So you guys know, like this, exactly that. The only difference was that I had a job. I had to work every day, right? And all my expenses were covered. I didn't have to grab that money for anything else. So to me, I had a big piggy bank where my bank, all that money was going in there, me not taking any money out. And over time, that was piling. They got me out of the hole. Just repeating that. And I'm not saying that you're going to win every trade. But once you hit a 1 to 8, 1 to 4, 1 to 6, 1 to 5 on a swing trade, We're talking about that now, you guys. Another 5-8 chances to hit the market the same way, and it still break even during that month. You know what I mean? This is intra or swing, not a scalping. I'm talking about the mentality of a swing or a scalp or intraday trader, not a scalper. For a scalping, you have to think too fast. It's a small movement of the market. You have to go in and out. The chances for you to win and lose, they increase a lot more. That's what most traders that are scalping from day one, they start losing big right away. The scalping is not for everyone from the beginning. You have to be extremely careful when you're scalping the market, because there's a lot of money that you can lose unless you're doing it with a group of people. Unless, like, doing it solo like I did at the beginning, I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it, my friends. But if you have a good mentor, if you have good friends, you have people that are guiding you to do these things, like we have in this community, go for it. Go for it, because I'm giving you guys every single day, like, all the tips possible to win on this. Like, I didn't have that. I didn't have a person telling me, don't do scalping, don't do this, don't do, no, none of that. And then once you have a good chunk of money, you know, not like, let's say 10,000, 20,000 bucks, get out of scalping. Get out of scalping. Do long-term investments. Do long-term investments. That's the way to go. Scalping is fun, but it's dangerous. Extremely dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. All right. Anyway, so we took a look at NAS for intra. I'm giving you a trade in there. I'm gonna save it, and I want to take a look now at what the market is gonna give us for a scalp. Yikes! I see something cool here. Oh. Looks like the development of a harmonic pattern. Wham, 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 wham. Okay. Wonder if it's a Garth that he's doing here. Should I do it with you guys here? It's okay. I see a harmonic pattern being developed here. If that's the case, it's gonna come a little bit higher, and then a huge drop, which match what we're doing. Oh, come on. This match exactly this trade of Elliott waves. This could be a huge drop. So take a look here. I'm gonna delete this. I don't need to see that Elliott wave. And this here. This is a perfect pattern for, oh yes. Oh yes. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. It's a nice wedge. Ooh. See how far this thing can go. Okay. Alright, I see it better now. Alright, so the market is going to open in the next 20 minutes. Alright, so from this point, Wait for the market to come. Oh, shoot. Around this area. Around this area. To retouch this area around here. Okay? Uh-huh. So for scalping, and why is that? Let me turn this on now. I want to see the sessions. That's a clear consolidation. This is manipulation and then expansion on New York. Okay, so expect a nice retracement for scalping. Now I'm talking about scalping, no intra. Okay, I gave you the outlook for intra. Now my mind is switching to scalping. Okay. What I can see, it's from where it is right now to come somewhere around here first. The area that should not break at any point is this here. The session, wait. Okay, this is what I want you guys to understand that I'm seeing here. There's momentum to the upside. All right, that's the first thing. Momentum to the upside. Buyers are in control. But how much and how far it can go? We just had a news event, CPI, and there was no continuation to the upside. Okay, you guys see this huge rejection on the top from the CPI event. This is the market from yesterday coming through Asia. Obviously, the Asian traders are not doing anything, but they did. They did create some liquidity here that has not been drained at all. The traders that came from yesterday, from the top to the bottom, are already cleared. They're done. Okay, so the market still have a lot of orders pending to be closed around here. There's no trading stop whatsoever to the upside. Why? Because the market was consolidating here and here. So already cleared the top. Might come down and grab liquidity at the bottom. That's what I'm saying, before making the move to the upside. So a very common move of the market when it wants to clear everybody out is this, like an S, and then take a direction. And that's what I'm observing around here right now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this huge rejection just happened here. Look at the size of that wick. So this market has a high probability that when it opens in the next 18 minutes, it might try to come first down to grab fuel and then push back to the upside. Okay, that's what I can see about the market. Now, investors are looking at this data, broke even, right? This came lower, immediate move of the market, but this one came even. And the market yesterday did a huge push to the upside. Huge push to the upside that has not been cleared whatsoever. Lots of it here right now. Lots of it. Everybody that moved on this push are putting their stop losses here right now, including these Asian traders that have started moving the market up. What I'm saying is, when the market opens, just be extremely careful, extremely careful, because there's a high probability that it will come down to clear everybody out and continue to the upside. All right, so do we have a game plan? You guys need more clarity on this, or any questions? I'm giving you my game plan. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so all you can do is wait. Do not rush on any trade, just wait. Okay, and because the CPI didn't really make a big move this morning, there's a lot to come through today. That's the only good thing. CPI didn't make, and it's chicken scratch in the market. So when the market opens in New York, they will seek for liquidity. Who's the liquidity? Us, retail traders. Most people say, that's not true because the market. La, 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 la. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Yes, you are the liquidity. And when I'm saying you, I'm not talking about you in a specific. You need to consider that us, you, me, we're all using a broker. This broker has X amount of people that are interacting with them every single day. They represent liquidity to the market. Do we look for sales when the market opens first? No, my friend. You have to wait for a reaction. It's gonna go both ways. When the market opens, immediate move, high probability is gonna come down first. But you gotta wait for the market to actually make the move. Don't like what I'm saying is don't open a position before the market opens, thinking it's gonna go down right away. What I would wait for the market to move. It's gonna move, probably like come back up here, and then if it goes back up here and they start pushing down, I want to sell because it's probably gonna come back down hard. Or if I see the market immediately moving down, the market is gonna leave me behind. It's leaving me behind. So if it comes down hard, like really down hard, I'm gonna wait for the market to clear everybody out and then push the market up. What I'm saying is don't trade out of like guessing if it's gonna go up and down. Don't trade like that. Have a game plan. I'm telling you what I'm expecting to see out of the market based on where I understand where liquidity is sitting. When the market opens, it's gonna probably go up and then down. Or if the market decides to just push up in one shot, I'm done. If the market decides to push up from this point, what can I do? There's nothing I can do. The market decided to push up without liquidity, without a liquidity grab. That's it. Somebody on the other side decided it was a good opportunity based on these numbers, and they said, okay, let's just push the market up. My game plan is based on liquidity, where liquidity is sitting. and understanding that the market has to come, grab liquidity first, and move on the other direction, I had to create a game plan for that. If you want to trade the market pushing down first because you want to take that chance, go for it. I'm not one to tell you to not do it, but I'm telling you what I'm gonna be waiting for. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Rather stay cash and have a big negative number in my account. So basically, just wait for the market to open and give you direction based on liquidity, where it's sitting. I gave you my bias on Elliott waves. I show you that we are in an Elliott wave 3 right now. So the bias is to push the market to the upside, mainly. I show you what is the lowest point that the market can go, which is Elliott wave 2, which is all the way to the bottom. We're extremely far, so this thing can really run down if it wants to bring everybody out, which I believe is not gonna do. If there's room for manipulation, yeah, a lot. A lot. And this is a clear manipulation of the market, a scenario here. This consolidation came down, showing you that it's gonna come down and pushing the market up. But this rejection here means a lot to me. But again, look, familia, I just want to show you guys really like the areas that the market can push. It's clear as mud. I show you that we are in a wedge here, rising wedge, all the way pushing to the market up. But before going there, it needs to come down. Already created a higher high there, right? Already created a higher high. So the market is pushing high, but already created a higher high. Look, this is the highest high that it created yesterday. Pushed the market down. Already created a higher high here. So what do you think is going to happen next? It's going to push the market down. But when market opens, it can go both directions. So just wait. Just wait. Oh my goodness. My bias is to the upside. Buy. I'm gonna turn on now. I'm gonna turn off the sessions. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna turn on this, because now this indicator has some of the information that I need to see, where liquidity is sitting, my daily VWAPs, and also the moving averages that I need to see. So now I'm bringing the big guns. PLC by the Trading Smurf gave you everything. Now look at that big fair value gap here. Let me even turn this on. Bringing now the guns. Pushing to the upside. Let me see if I can turn these. Gotta wait. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that again. I forgot I'm doing scalping on this. Just adjusting a little bit this my indicator to what we're doing. That's what I wanted to see. I adjusted the indicator for scalping. So I'm going to show you guys here. I want to buy out of this areas. So this is the highest point. It should not break this. But I want to buy out of here, out of these areas here. Okay. All right, we got 6 minutes for the market to open. I have a game plan and we're gonna execute. Basically that stop loss is not the greatest because it's too wide, but since liquidity is sitting here, I would love to see the market flowing and letting everything happen. But if it comes down, buy the market here, okay? Yeah, Tony, it's gonna come down. It will come down. It needs to grab liquidity. It needs to come down. It needs to come down. It needs to come down. But I'm telling you where I'm gonna be executing my buys if it comes down. But if it comes aggressively down, I'm gonna wait for the lowest momentum to push. I'm not gonna go, oh yeah, well it just reached there because Louis said it's gonna go. No. If you guys see a big candle pushing down hard, wait. So no pending orders. If the market is stopped at some point and start reversing, then you buy. Okay? Especially around this area. But if it break this and just continue pushing down, that's it. Alright. Let's get ready for the market to open, familia. I hope it doesn't do the move before, because yesterday left me behind again. And I didn't trade London that last night, so I did what I did yesterday. I haven't traded at all. Oh man. Anybody good with what I did with the position size calculator, manually understanding risk? That was just a little bonus for everyone to know and learn how to control risk. I show that a lot. See, it's simple. But let me open my broker. Broker, where are you? I need you, my friend. Awesome, Josh. Oh. Okay. There you go. 2 minutes for the market to open. Move that away. If you guys want to sell, go ahead. I'm just saying. The market needs to come down. It needs to come down. Period. It needs to come down. And why this insane rejection out of this spot here? It's gonna come down, 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 down. market needs to come down and grab that liquidity and then push up. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. It needs to come down before going up. Okay, we got 1 minute. 1 minute. My bias is bullish, remember. Bullish. But it needs to come down. It needs to come down, down, down. All right. We got 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom to the downside. There you go. There you go, familia. Come on. Come on. There you go, hammerhead. I'm not a wizard, but I'm good at this. There you go. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Woo. Come on. All right. Literally came right into my entry to buy the market. And I secured my profits there. Did $141 and went back in it. There you go, familia. Come on. Do the big move. It literally came right in my entry. I told you guys where I was buying. Look at my arrow right there. I pointed again. Boom. It kicked me out. I'm waiting to go back in it. 141 bucks. That was like a sniper shot. Literally. I'm gonna delete this because I don't want to confuse you guys. Wow. It is frozen. It's not moving. That is shocking. What? Market opened this low? Wow. Wow. That is odd. It kicked me out. I'm waiting to enter again into the market, but what is the market going to do? Oh man, it is frozen in time. Are you guys buying? I'm buying. Again. Bought again there. But it's not breaking it. It's not giving me continuation, which is a bad sign. It is a really bad sign. It's not good. means that if the buyers don't kick in, it's gonna come to the second level with liquidity sitting here at the bottom. So yeah, it might just push down even further if buyers don't do anything. That rejection there, it was hard for a CPI event. I am shocked right now. This market is literally idle, not doing anything. That is weird. What's going on? Well, I gotta go with what the market is giving me, right? So let me expand this a little bit more. Mind the market, mind the market. There you go, there you go, there you go. Making the move, sweet move. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. This is odd. The movements that are doing right now are so strange. Oh boy, something is coming. Something is cooking. It feels like, when there's like a water boiling and then it's gonna like explode to one side. I don't like how this market is moving. Anybody buying with me? Alright, so I gave it the formula to win. But I truly don't like it. I just don't like it. This thing is gonna engage a bunch of people into buying or selling and then clear them both ways. Just be careful, familia. Just be careful. This is not good. Just careful, familia. The way the market is moving right now, it can engage anyone to lose money. My bias is still bullish, okay? Buying the market, buying the market, buying the market. But at any point, it's gonna come and clear everybody out. The good thing about these EMAs is that you can enter whatever the price come to it, enter into these EMAs. Your stop losses should be short on the orange EMAs. So if something goes wrong, you're out right away. You're not trying to guess. Telling you, it's gonna come down and clear everybody out. Its market movements are not good. It's gonna do a massive drop. A massive drop. think it's gonna do a massive drop. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't like this market. There you go, familia. Are you guys buying the market with me? I'm up by 221. I'm still buying the market. It's super slow. I'm not trading big on this one. This is on the 50K account. Anybody buying? Anybody buying? Let's go, let's go, let's go. There you go, familia. We're making money here. My goodness. I am being extremely technical about the market right now. Already reaching the highest point of the CPI, and there was a huge rejection there. Huge rejection. Okay. What is the market going to do here? It is so weird that it's slowly moving like that. Engaging people into trades that are think it's gonna continue pushing to the upside. I show you guys where it's going, right? I show it to you guys. I gave you the formula. I'm up still by $226. There you go. Might flush everyone. Finding a lot of rejection on the top. The buyers are still in control, believe it or not. Oh wow, 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 the drop. The drop. Told you guys. What a drop. The drop. Told you guys we're gonna do that. Oh my god. That is crazy. Wow. Ah, man, this market. The way it's moving is to kill accounts. What? He's coming back up? No way. No way. Dios mío, this is crazy. Oh my god. No. I cannot believe my eyes. Oh my god. Nerve breaking. I doubt it's gonna go back to the upside. It's gonna just kill everyone. Tell you, the way this market is moving, I don't like it. I don't like it. I keep saying it. It is dangerous, my friends. Wow. That was a big spike to the downside. I think it's gonna continue pushing to the downside. The way he moved up, it was weird. I find it so weird how it's moving. But anyways, just be careful how you're trading, familia. Because this market is out there for you. Ready to burn accounts. Wow. If he wants to go back up, I just can't believe my eyes. Believe it, Luisito, believe it. This thing wants to look like another spike to the upside. Probably. Just be careful, familia. Don't be careful how you trade. This market is out there trying to burn accounts. It's weird. What is I think it's gonna push down like super low. Like super low. It's finding a lot of rejections. I said on the CPI, the amount of rejection that he found there, it was shocking. Like it should have break this and continue pushing to the upside, but it is not. I just don't like how it's moving. I really don't like how the market is moving. It's like anything can happen. If you made money, get out. Don't trade anymore. It's gonna come down hard, like really hard, and get everybody out. I think this is with the delay right now. spike in the market. Lots of spikes. I think it's gonna go super low, like super low. It's gonna break it to the downside. No, come on. Buyers are not kicking in, which is weird. I don't know. This is very strange. No way. No way. Come on, push down. He wants to like doing a spike and both kill everybody out. Buyers being buyers. I think this thing is gonna collapse to the downside. It needs to clear a cluster that is at the bottom, and it's not doing that. There you go. There you go. I don't like how this market is moving. Anyways, familia, I don't like how this market is moving. I've been here for too long now. I'm gonna take a break and come back later on. Okay, familia? I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Goodbye.